Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I am Mystic Jen, bringing you your daily world news. And today, what I want to talk about is another subscriber comment. And by the way, you guys are fantastic. I have so much content and planned for the upcoming days and weeks that are coming straight from you guys. Suggestions of what you want me to read about. And unfortunately, I could only do one at a time, right? And I am letting Spirit lead me to what the topic is going to be for the day. Now this one, and I will pop it up on the screen, is from Maggie Strand. She says, firstly, I thank you for sharing all these readings with us. I found you only a couple weeks ago, and I've been following the readings about the situation in Ukraine. Lately, a date in April has been popping up more and more in my feed. The 4th of April. I see a lot of different kinds of readers / mediums talking about this specific date, and not in a good way. I am so curious about this and was wondering if this is something that you would do a reading on. Wishing you what? Something. A nice day. Blessings from Sweden. Welcome, Sweden. Okay, so this is what we are going to talk about. I'm just going to dive in and see what the F is it all about April 4th. I personally have not seen it. I did go on YouTube and try to do a search, and I have not found anything specifically yet for April 4th. So I'm curious too what the hype is about, what these videos are saying that Maggie has seen. But I'm going to get my take on April 4th, so we are going to jump into the future here for April 4th. And again, once again, I do thank you, everybody, for all your likes, all your shares, your comments, your subscriptions. Means a great deal to me, and I'm truly, truly grateful for all the wonderful energy and that you are bringing forth here on my channel. And all the cohesiveness, all the love that I feel pouring out amongst everybody, amongst my tribe. So, now, what we're going to do is I am going to switch camera angles, and we are going to start getting into the cards. Okay, I'm going to take an astrological viewpoint on this with the cards. I'm going to do an astrological spread for the 12 houses for April 4th, 2022, to kind of see what the heck is going on here. Okay, so I feel the cards are ready. Okay, the first house, we have the Nine of Wands. Second house, we have the Queen of Cups. Third house, we have the Justice card. Fourth house, we have the High Priestess. You know, I'm seeing a trend already about trusting our intuitions and some secrets coming out. There might be something from the unknown that come out. And I feel that this is a lot about also people with the way that the world is right now. A lot of people becoming more spiritual. Okay, fifth house, we do have the Two of Wands. Sixth, Hanged Man. Seventh, the Seven of Cups. Oh, this is a pretty large spread. Eighth house, we have the Hermit. Ninth house, we have the Queen of Pentacles. And I already see I got to move this down even further, huh? I'm running out of room here. Tenth house. We have the Four of Cups. 11th, we have the Star. And the last one, the 12th house, the Eight of Wands. Okay. Then we will, under the deck, we have the Two of Cups, Three of Swords, and Death card. Okay. So, let's go ahead and dig in here. In the first house is the house self. If I could talk, I'm getting tongue-tied. It's like, and that is very significant. I'm having trouble speaking, getting the words together because there is an issue with communications on the 4th of April. Communicating with one another, the right hand knowing what the left hand is doing, communicating, getting on the same page. That has been very difficult in recent times, especially with Russia cutting off communications in their country to the outside world. People even trying to cut off Ukraine from the rest of the world. So it's like communications, people's voices being stifled, you know, not being able to get their voice heard. But the first house is ego. Okay, this is the house of self, house of ego. This is the world in general, because I'm reading the world. What's going on in the world on the 4th of April. And here we do, like I said, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Or Pentacles. Wands. The Nine of Wands is somebody who is wounded. It is the wounded soldier. This is being on guard. Being alert. So, on the 4th of April, the world is going to be on alert for something. Okay. I'll get the mini deck of this and see what this alert is. Okay, what is this alert, please? And it is directly across from the Seven of Cups. There is some kind of confusion that is happening on the 4th. That everybody's going to be on guard, on edge here. And I'm hearing like every man for themselves. Oh, I don't like that energy. Every man for themselves. Some kind of confusion going on here. Okay, it's clarified by the Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands is representation, waiting for something to happen, waiting for a ship's going to come in, planning for the future. And it seems like what I'm getting is everybody's future being on hold because of all this uncertainty. Okay? And nobody like it's like things coming in, offers being offered, but what strings are attached? Because this squares the Four of Cups and the High Priestess. It is like not knowing what is in that cup that is being put forth before us. And I do get a lot of lies and deception here. The world is going to be told a falsehood on April 4th. That is going to cause mayhem and confusion. And I don't know how many of you have been really doing a lot of research online, but there's like two groups of people, and spiritual people. There's the white hats and the black hats. Okay? The white hats are the spiritual workers, the light workers, the people who are trying to do good. The black hats are the ones that appear to do good, but are really on the other side of the fence. Okay? And it's like, I think it's the dark side that is putting a message out there of concern that is going to cause this mayhem. Yeah. And it's going to affect the economy, the world economy here. Okay. And, you know, everybody is going to be, like I said, every man for themselves, and really nurturing and taking care of their physical world with this Queen of Cups here in the second house. This is what you value. This could be your money, your physical possessions, your real estate, but it's things that you value. And this feels so much like Cancerian energy here. This is in the house of Taurus. Okay? I feel that people are learning to value their loved ones more than the money and the finances. Okay? Because whatever this mayhem, this confusion, it's like every household for themselves. You've got to stick to your family, to your loved ones, to the people close to you. This is going to be a very emotional day. I'm going to put this out there. There could be in the United States a stock market crash. I'm not sure yet as we dig in, but that's kind of the vibe I'm getting here. And there could be some kind of lockdown here. Because this is also, across from it is, mirroring it is the Hermit card, which is that solitude. Okay, being alone, doing it alone, thinking, evaluating. There's going to be a lot of evaluation, people putting into perspective what is really truly important to them. And this is that loner card. People sticking to themselves or sticking to their immediate family here on the 4th. Wow. And it seems like there could be another lockdown for some reason. Whatever this, it's over mayhem, over confusion. I'm hearing that it might be a false alarm, but somebody's purposely putting this message out there to the media to cause a panic. Something is going to cause a panic on or around the 4th of April. And that is the goal, to cause a panic. People are going to be afraid to leave their house on the 4th. I was hoping that the 4th is just going to be an ordinary day, but you know, some of those videos that I haven't seen or can't find, there might be some validity. Please leave a comment below if you've seen any of those videos, if my energy is jiving with what they were saying. Okay? Anyhow, this is this is mirroring the Queen of Pentacles here. And this is talking about, there could be legal talks, legal communications from law enforcement. You know, we might get that energy that nobody can even go to work. Nobody can leave their house on that day. I'm hearing the potential of martial law in the United States. Martial law having to be enacted because of chaos and mayhem on April 4th. At the bottom of it all, this is it. When it comes to, you know, pleasures and fun and having fun, and the 5th house down here, or this is the 4th house, I'm sorry. In that 4th house, house of Cancer, home and family, it is the High Priestess energy. Again, I get that, okay, we're going to keep to ourselves. Nobody telling their neighbor what they're doing. Nobody maybe even telling their best friend what's going on. This is like hush, hush, secret. Do not, it's like hiding. I'm getting hiding. Okay, that's what this is, hiding in the house. You know, mirroring up here with that 4 of Cups. People having to hide in their house and not being happy about it. You're right. This is not going to be a good day for the world. Solitude, hiding. Damn. I would love to know what this message is. We will dig into that. But this is like that hiding. I I do want to get a couple cards on this Justice and this High Priestess, because what it is I think people are going to be forced to hide in their home. Locking the doors. You know, lawlessness. This could be a day of lawlessness. I'm going to say on or around the 4th. Energies can shift. Yeah, we got the 7 of Cups again. The mayhem. Ace of Cups. Wanting to protect the loved ones. You know, over this mayhem. Emotional mayhem. People acting out crazy out of emotions. 3 of Pentacles here. 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, and we 10 of Swords. Families or loved ones are going to have to come together as a cohesive team. And I do see that they're telling me this is going to be short-lived. That this is going to be like the height of the week, the worst of the week. People are going to feel betrayed. And I feel like that's more about the government, feeling betrayed by by the governments of the world. Through this mayhem, I'm going to be frank and honest. Yes, there could be some loss of life. People getting so crazy in the head that, you know, robberies, theft. You know, some robberies, like robbing somebody in an alleyway or going into the store in a parking lot, and that turns bad. I'm seeing all this stuff that could possibly happen. That's why people need to stay locked down on the 4th. But wait and see what the message is going to be. Because it's going to be a direct result of something that comes out in the media. Something that the governments, world leaders put out there. And it's going to be a falsehood. It's going to be a lie. That is going to create this unnecessary chaos worldwide. Yes, I need a sip of my go juice. Okay, moving on. You know, when it comes to, you know, the creativity, positivity, the 6th house is, or the 5th house is the house of Leo, our enthusiasm. You know, getting out there, our entertainment, being entertained. And it's also the house of our children. And we have the 2 of Wands here. This is a crossroads. This is not doing anything. Not making any kind of major decisions in regards to your children, in your family. This is just kind of sitting on the fence. There we go. Sitting on the fence and waiting for things to play out and see how things are going. People are going to be watching all around the world, the news media. The entertainment of this day is going to be watching the fucking news. And the news filling our heads with more and more and more lies. Why do we have to pay attention to the lies? It's not the lie itself. It is the aftermath of the lie and the deception it's going to cause. And for the first time ever, I'm not going to blame the media. I'm going to blame the world leaders, the world government, because the government is going to put these lies out. It is a method of control, folks. It is the next step in one world order, one world government. They're going to try to create this mayhem. Hello, everybody. Everybody needs to wake the fuck up on this and not go along with the plan. If everybody could be awake and wake up, and when this comes out in the news and say, bullshit, this is bullshit, and go about your everyday life. You know, if you're awake, there is no mayhem. But that's the problem. Not everybody is awake. Okay? And in our everyday lives here, is going to be on hold. Our daily routines, our careers, going to work. Hanged man energy here. We're not going to be going to work. Unless you work from your home. That's different. Okay, and this is actually mirroring the Eight of Wands. And I feel like the Eight of Wands is more like the negative, the reverse Eight of Wands, because I'm not really reading reversals, I'm reading the energies, and don't need them to be reversed to feel the reversed energy. It's everything coming to a halt. The world might stand still on the 4th. There may, and I'm feeling like the rumors may be certain attacks. They may say there's missiles flying towards the United States or other countries. Everybody prepare, we're under attack. But the missiles never land. Okay? Are there missiles? Maybe they're aimed at the United States, but they're not being fired. But the governments, and not just the United States, other parts of the world, whether it's the UK or wherever, missiles being aimed at different countries. It's going to be, I feel that that's what the rumor's going to be. Tell me what the, I'm curious. I need to know what the other videos are saying. Please leave a comment on what other readers were saying about April 4th. But this the communication is going to be like, everybody's going to have to bunker down, because everybody's going to, it's almost going to be like the missiles are already in the air, but they're not. I feel there's going to be a false threat. You know, Putin or China, maybe both, it's like their missiles are going to be armed. They're going to be aiming in different targets, but nobody's going to push that red button. Why is this? The whole reason is to produce fear. It is another method of control. And then here we are at the mayhem. I thought I was going to have to pull cards on this. Now I understand what it is. This mayhem is going to cause everybody to be on edge. Everybody, the whole world's going to be on fucking edge on April 4th. Everybody's going to be doing it alone. You know, partnerships, you know, our relationships. You know, people may even be fearful to talk to the people within their home. You know, there may be even things like, with the mayhem, everybody's going to say, oh, don't talk within your house. Your TV can hear you. Your smart TV can hear you and broadcast that to the government, and you're going to get in trouble. I don't know where that's coming from, but this is like some of the falsehoods that are being put out there. Is the technology there? Yes. Is it being used? No. Your TV's unplugged and powered off. It ain't going to talk. You know, this whole thing about being careful about what you say and do over the internet. Your TV doesn't have a microphone, as far as I know. But there is just this energy of creating fear in order to gain control. And people are going to have to really ground themselves, educate themselves. Okay. So, in the 9th house here, we have the Queen of Pentacles. That is about, the 9th house governs long distance travel, also spirituality, and can also be involved with law. It's also other people's money. Oh my God, this is the lower vibrational energy of the Empress. She represents a mother. And she's holding a coin. Other people's money. Russia is is definitely using other people's money because they can't get access to their own. That just came to me. But on a spiritual sense, people's gonna need to be grounded, get a grip on it, hold on to your money, or else somebody might try to take it. Other people's money, the government taking other people's money. Yeah, law. The government trying to take your money. Stepping in. Fuck me. Oh. Communism. Socialism or communism. It may be socialism, which after socialism, the next step is communism. Okay. Wow. That was fucking deep. Okay. At the head, at the top. You know, this is our careers. This is our reputation. You know, our social standing. We're being knocked down a few pegs because we have the Four of Cups here. Empty. Nada. Okay? It's like people's careers going down the shitter because of this panic. Okay? I'm glad I chose this spread because this is very deep and detailed. I need very few clarifying cards. But our careers, it's like we're not happy where we are. We're feeling stuck. Stuck energy. Not happy because we are fucking stuck. Stuck hidden away in our homes. We can't get out there and socialize. I feel there's another lockdown coming. Worldwide. And, you know, our groups, our friends, our acquaintances is the Star card. Now, this is a little bit hopeful. But the Star to me is representing a need for healing relationships. But the overall energy I'm getting is the networking end. The stars. Universe. Okay? Internet. I think we are going to be back to internet communications, FaceTime, Skype, Messenger, Zoom, whatever. It's going to be all virtual interaction with our friends, our acquaintances, any kind of groups and organizations that we're involved in. You know that stuck energy here? It is across from that Two of Wands. I'm being shown that because we're back into that solitude. We're back into that social distancing bullshit. This could also be, thank you, Spirit. Spirit just showed me something here. If it's not missiles, it's that thing that goes in your arm. Something that's a failure, that is not working. That the you know what is going on a rampage again. People are getting sick again. And people are going to drink that Kool-Aid and lock down. Governments are going to lock us down again. That might be what this is. I'm not saying that there's no myth, and I think on top of the world crisis, I'm being shown, in addition to creating mayhem over possible attacks, false rumors, there's going to be this confusion. What do we stand for? What do I stand for? What do I believe? People questioning their beliefs. Because then they're coming out with, okay, you hyped us up to all go get pricked, I'll say. And in order to keep us healthy. Now you're going to turn around and say that it's going to make us worse? That might be what another part of the 4th is. The mayhem, the confusion. I wouldn't go into a pharmacy on April 4th. No, because there could be some repercussions. People panicking. And now maybe they could get cancer or they could get this or that because they went along with the government and got the you know what. Now I understand why the 10 of Swords came out. It's representing that poke, per se. You know, as I go through these readings, sometimes the storyline changes, but there's maybe a parallel storyline as I dig in and Spirit talks more and more to me. Wow. So let's get what was in the center. 2 of Cups. This is that partnership. This is that compliance. Working together. This is making emotional decisions that leads to a betrayal. You know, they say the third party relationships in romance readings. This is the third party interference. This is falsehood. This is being lied to. This is something that is causing emotional pain. Okay? They may claim that this is going to cause heart issues to people that got poked. Okay? The Death card. And this is going to change everything. A transformation. Okay, they're going to put it out there that people are going to die of heart attack and strokes and stuff like that. We've already seen that, folks. That's nothing new. With the one company, there were strokes because of blood clots that it created. That has been rectified. As far as I know, that's been rectified. Wow. What a reading, folks. But I think people are going to change their attitude. The government is changing their stance. We'll see what comes out around the 4th. I feel like new government standards. So, to summarize, you know, there's going to be rumors that are coming out around or on the 4th. Rumors of war, rumors of missiles being aimed at the United States and other countries. Not aimed, rumor, they're going to may even say that the missiles are in the air, and they are not. They're on the ground. Nobody's hitting that red button. That is the bad boys trying to create a panic, a fear, in order to gain control, to gain dominance. Then we have the other issue with the you-know-what that made people sick and ill. And then the remedy for that was almost mandatory. In some places it is mandatory. For some employers, you can't go to work without it. You know, the arm. And there's going to be something coming out about that is going to create mayhem and panic. Oh, everybody that got this, now you need to get this one to counteract the bad effects of what you already got. More government control. People are getting sick again. It's caused the thing to mutate. We got to go on lockdown again. I'm not one that likes to give in to fear. No, no, no. Because that is government control. I'd be afraid for the neighbor down the road of what they are going to do if they are not awake and alert and aware of all this. Aware that this is going to be a false alarm all across the board. Government control. Martial law. To bring order to especially the big cities. Smaller towns may not be as affected. I feel like the small towns may not be as bad. But bigger cities, you know, the martial law, lockdown in your homes, you can't even go to work. We might be forced to accept handouts from the government. Queen of Pentacles and other people's money. That is Mother handing money out to us, okay, or to people. Might have to get government handouts again because it can't go to work because of a lockdown, because of martial law. This is leading to, like I said, fucking socialism. What? Oh, I'm being drawn to an emblem, a symbol in this. Almost resembles health care in this Two of Cups. National health care, free health care, socialism. Everybody being on the same playing field with your income. Socialism. It's fucking coming. The next step after the socialism. Thank you, Nancy Pelosi. The next thing in the socialism is the communism. Mother Russia. Motherfucking Russia. And China. So, this is a very interesting read. Again, I'm going to say it one more time. Leave me a comment below of how this relates to other readings about April 4th that you may have seen. And I am going to leave the reading there. So, I do thank you for tuning in. I hope you found this reading informative. And be on your toes. And be awake to the truth. Please hit that thumbs up button. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. If you want to be briefed of what's going on around the world. And I do have a couple other unsolved mysteries I'm going to tackle in the near future. And make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Leave a comment. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next video. Blessed be.